What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh&fit podcast. Myron Gaines.
Freshfit CEO.
Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 reasons girls aren't able to land high-value men in 2020 and beyond. This is going to be a good one, guys. Let's get into it, baby. Man, before we even get into it, guys, we want to say thank you to all the supporters.
Yes.
Because we have had a crazy past few weeks. As you guys know, this is like our first show that we've been doing, that we've done together without a guest for several weeks, man. We've been able to land some really heavy hitters. Thanks to Fresh's networking skills, we're able to get Q Banks, Greg Farah, Smooth Geo, Sarah J. We had Donovan Sharpenhouse, Kevin Samuels.
That was you.
You know what I mean? Just like a bunch of man, am I missing anybody? Hotep Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got some other people planned.
Goofy 2.
Soul
TV 84.
Yeah, Soul TV 84.
So, yeah, man, it's pretty lit.
We had a bunch of guests. I know I'm missing like 1 or 2 guys. Don't get mad at me.
Yo, guys, something is different here. Hold on. What is it? Oh, it's the shirts.
Oh!
Yo, this shit's fire, bro.
We got some merch. Fire, another addition too. Hey, Chris, you there?
I'm here always.
And we got Chris on the 1s and 2s, guys. Chris is actually using a better mic than both of us, which I'm kind of tight about, but that's a whole other situation.
Guys, we got Chris in the back, but look, we merged the brands together. So look at the back.
Yeah.
We got everything together.
The Transformers Sims to Pimps and control every opportunity. Everyone seems to laugh at you, Fresh, for the CEO thing.
Hey, man, look.
Who's the CEO thing, but they don't understand it's an acronym for something else.
Exactly. Look, guys, support us. Get the shirts in the description below. And be a part of the Fresh Fit fam. Yeah, guys, we got t-shirts and hoodies right now. If you guys want to support, definitely get the merch. You know, this is a movement, man. The Fresh Fit fam, like, guys, we're also TikTok.
Yo, guys,
1 million views on TikTok.
Bro, guys, we made a TikTok less than 3 days ago. I kid you not, less than 3 days ago. At 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, it's going to be 3 days. It's going to be the 4th day. Less than 4 days ago. And we are at like 35,000 followers on TikTok. And one video I made, why men and women can never be friends, is at 1 million views, guys, which is, I mean, that's hilarious. I mean, all I'm going to say is this. The world is slowly waking up and men are slowly waking up. Because let me tell you guys, son, TikTok is filled with simps. I get I got a lot of like hate comments.
Beta male.
Yeah, facts.
Manginas.
Yeah. But we got a lot of positive comments too. So people like the content. People understand that, these girls are on some BS out here, and quite frankly, we're the equalizers. You know what I'm saying? We're here to tell guys the truth, and we're trying to spread the message. But yeah, man, what else updates do we got?
Oh yeah. Later on in the show, we're gonna talk about these AirPods right here. These Alpha AirPods. We're giving these away for free. All you got
AirPod Pros, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
AirPod Pros, the good joints.
All you gotta do is follow the instructions for Anchor. Make sure you go to the description below and get Anchor. We'll talk about it later on in the show. We're giving these away to lucky subscriber.
Speaking of Anchor, bro, we are on every podcast platform. We're on Anchor, Google, Apple Podcasts, Castbox. Did I say Spotify?
Yeah,
Spotify. Apple Podcasts. Chris, what else are we on?
You said everything.
Everything.
Pretty much any platform that you guys like to listen to podcasts on, we are on. It was a pain to get on it, but we are on there, guys.
Guys, y'all been with us from the very beginning, most of y'all. And we don't forget that. Everyone in the high value lifestyle chat for Telegram and our Patreon, all the Fresh Fit fam, appreciate y'all. And we're going to the top. So if you're here at the beginning, we have our party, you're invited. Yeah, bro. I've been saying it for months and people thought I was crazy, but we're next, guys. We definitely got next because we're going to provide you guys this fire content. We're going to give you guys the scripted content, the live streams. We're going to answer your questions, Patreon, everything. So by the way, we will have the phone lines open today to answer questions. Yes.
Because if you can't help people real time, are you really qualified to be a coach?
I don't think you're qualified, man.
No, man.
They're not in the game.
Yeah. If you're just talking smack at a Sony camera multiple times per week and you can't really like answer questions.
Where's the last chick you've been with? We haven't seen it. It's been like what, 3 years?
No receipts, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, which we got some girls coming later tonight. Are they watching us live right now? They probably are.
I hope not.
Whatever. If they are, it don't matter because
she belongs to the street.
Anyway.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
No, man. So, guys, today's topic, we're going to talk about 5 reasons. And we got Tom in the house too. Hey, what up, Tom? Our YouTube guy. We got a team here. We got Chris in the house, Tom, our YouTube guy. Andrew's probably going to come by as well later on. But yeah, guys, today we're going to talk about 5 reasons
why women can't hold down high value men.
Now, before we get into this, man, I know what some of you guys are thinking. Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this. Yeah, let's crap on women for 90 minutes. We're gonna roast them. We're gonna roast chicks for 90 minutes. No, man. Remember, guys, this goes both ways. We hold both genders accountable out here, bro. We don't just sit here and talk about.
Yeah, shout out to Robert. He's like, I seen fresh receipts from last night. Yeah, she was twerking, dog. She was twerking. Sorry,
we're not gonna sit here and just bash women for an hour and a half, guys, because it goes both ways. Both genders, quite frankly, are messing up. A lot of guys aren't able to get their value up, and but they want to expect hot chicks,
Instagram models,
exactly.
10s.
But it goes both ways. There's bad chicks that think that, oh well, I don't got to bring anything else to the table besides the kitty cat, and think that they're entitled to a high value guy.
There's one major thing, guys. We have to earn it. Females get it automatically. So
facts.
Just part of the game, baby. You gotta play the game to win the game.
So with that said, guys, we're gonna get right into the countdown. So we're gonna start with number 5. Ooh, this one's a good one. I'm gonna let Fresh hit this one first. They give their best years to low value men and want to level up with a high value guy.
Damn, you putting me on the spot, bro. So now, right, I got a list of females that are doing these actions, right? So think about this, guys, right? You're out there in the dating market, you go on the dating apps, you go in person. What are you meeting? For the most part, single moms, single girls, right? And then you're also meeting the stragglers that have boyfriends or husbands and they cheat every now and then. However, for the most part, you're dealing with single moms and single girls. Most of them live at home, some live by themselves. But the thing here, right, is that a lot of these girls, especially young girls, they find these guys, like these scammers, drug dealers, or these like low-level dudes, right? And they might have some money, but they're still low level in terms of personality and mindset. And then they stay with this guy for a period of time. Now, what happens is all the guys in school, like the nerds or the guys that weren't like that hot back in the day, they kind of dissed off and said, oh, no, I don't want to talk to you. I'm talking to the football player, the basketball player, because they're hot, And obviously those guys have options. So for them to stay with you is going to be pretty tough. But what happens is they skip through all the good guys that come up to them and say, hey, I'll take you out. I want to treat you good. They're like, oh, no, I want a bad boy, a rude boy.
A rude boy.
And what happens is they get sadly mistaken because those guys that have options don't want them. So what happens is some of them get knocked up. Some of them get scarred. Some of them get jaded from these guys. And then after that whole long process, then they want to come to you at 30 years old, hitting the wall, saying, hey, I want to get married. I want to have kids. Even though back in the day, she was she belongs to the streets. And guess what? Some of you guys take them willingly. Oh, yeah, I'll take you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the last couple of years when you diss me. It's fine. Listen. I'm gonna have my fun right now. I'll come out later on because you know what? I'm a woman and I deserve and I'm entitled. Wrong.
Yeah. No, man. I mean, what it comes down to is, simply put, guys, we live in a day and age now that incentivizes women to have fun in their 20s and then try to settle down later on in their 30s. This is what they call, like, I think the Sandbergian mating strategy, right? Rolo talks about this. Shout out to him. And basically it's, she's, Sheryl Sandberg, who I think someone high up in Facebook, and she basically said something along the lines of, oh, in your 20s, have fun, date the bad boys, date the commitment phobes, date all these guys. Then when you get older, go ahead and try to lock down a guy who has a little bit more provisioning, right? AKA lock down the beta bucks, right? And the problem with this is that when girls deal with a lot of, high value guys, whatever, they get acclimated to dealing with these types of guys. And it becomes very difficult for them to pair bond with that guy that doesn't exhibit these traits, because he's never going to be able to excite her like the other guys in her past, how they emotionally stimulated her, how they physically stimulated her, whatever. So since she's experienced these highs and these lows with high value men, it's going to be very difficult for her to go back and deal with a boring dude who provides security only and nothing else. So, and this is the thing too, and I talk about this all the time here in Miami, guys. me and Fresh, right? We're completely, we accept the fact that there's chicks that we're going to deal with that we're just not going to be able to maintain here in Miami.
Yep.
So when you date a girl here in Miami, right, that's bad, 8s, 9s, 10s, truly attractive, you have to accept the reality that she's been ran through by like a rapper, a celeb of some kind. Because the thing is here about Miami is that it's a big city, but it's also very small.
Yep.
Right? So a lot of high value guys from LA, New York City, etc., they have a second home or a vacation place here. So these dudes are here dealing with a small demographic of the top tier chicks from a look standpoint, obviously. So when you deal with these types of women, it's going to be very common that they get invited to exclusive mansion parties, boat parties. They're basically able to get in circles that you would never get in as a guy. Yep. You know what I mean? No matter how high value you are, you ain't going to get in because it's a high clout only type club. You know what I'm saying?
Or female invite only club.
And female invite only club. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of these guys that like have like mansions, all this other stuff, when they throw parties, they don't invite any other dudes. They invite only guys on their team. That's it. We're talking 5 to 10 ratio of men to women, and especially now.
Let's be honest. If you're a high value guy and you got yourself together, you're not going to invite dudes to your party.
You ain't going to invite dudes to your party.
Females.
Exactly. So an uncomfortable reality is when you deal with the most attractive girls, and anyone that's from LA, they know exactly what I'm talking about. She's going to be rubbing elbows with these types of men. Why that sucks for you is because when she comes and deals with you, she's going to have a whole different perception of what she thinks a guy should be like, and worse yet, what a normal guy should be like. Her whole reality is skewed, and which we're going to get into more detail on this on the other topics. But the thing you guys got to understand is when girls adopt this type of mentality where they're going to have fun in their 20s and give away their youth to all the commitment phobes, there's going to be consequences to that later on in life, which we'll talk about. But anything else before we move on to number 4?
Nah, man, I think we kind of killed that one.
Yo, Chris, you got anything?
No, we good.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Chris.
Says.
You never did a single mom?
I have actually. I used to prefer single moms because they're very easy to get into the bed, and they get right to the point. But nowadays it's like, okay, you know what? You can't really date them and take them out because drama free.
Yo, did one ever try to like wife you up?
Oh yeah, trust me. I have many single moms that come up to me and say, "Hey, listen, so what are we? What's going on?" I'm like, not much with those 3 kids you got.
Yeah, seriously, bro. She tried to trap you, and you just like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Try her and those 3 kids, man.
So number 4, which segues perfectly from number 5. So number 5, guys, right? For people that are just joining us. By the way, we got 145 live viewers, guys.
Go ahead.
Please don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe to the channel. Okay. And make sure to leave a comment below saying she's past her prime.
Yo, guys, real quick, give a like for my gains, man. I've got some gains over here, man.
There you go. His shirt is fitting him for once.
You feel me?
You know, instead of him swimming in it.
Myron has me in the gym, man, so I'm doing my thing. I'm gonna be fresh and fit by myself. Just kidding.
So we'll move on to number 4, guys. So the number 4 reason why women can't lock down a high value guy. Dude, we're giving a lot of game right now. For all 2 of the females watching this right now, you can PayPal me at paypal.me/unpluggedfitness. I expect $100 per hour. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so number 4, they want exclusivity without giving up their options. Ooh. This is a big one. This is a huge one.
That's Instagram and dating apps.
Yes. So I made a TikTok yesterday, which is currently going viral. Go follow us on TikTok, guys. Fresh and Fit.
N, the letter N, fit. So fresh, letter N, and then fit. Oh, super chat.
Oh, we got a super chat. Okay, we'll take the super chat first real quick before we get into it.
K Gang, $20 says, nothing much with these 3 kids you got. Got him!
Bro. Big facts.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
That's my line right there.
Chris be slaying them single moms, man. All the Shaniquas and all that other stuff.
Shalisa.
Yeah, Chris is a fan of the chocolate. But yeah, man. So yeah, guys, the TikTok is blowing up. Shout out to Tom, by the way. Tom is the one managing the content. Me and him were running around Miami the other day filming. And, you know, he was, you know, walking around backwards, filming me as I was walking and all this other stuff, you know, hazardous material. But going back to the list, guys, they want exclusivity without cutting off their options. And I talked about this on TikTok and the video went viral. And the reality is this, guys, girls want to have a boyfriend, but they don't necessarily want to be a dutiful girlfriend. And what I mean by that is they want to get the benefits, right, of being single, right, which is attention from men all over the place, while simultaneously being able to go home and have a guy waiting there for her that is going to fulfill her emotional needs, right? Like her security needs.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I always say is this, guys, if you got a girl, right? And I'm talking about a serious girlfriend where you're investing resources in her, time, emotional investment, any of that stuff, you can't sit there and let her play the field and have be all over social media, advertising herself, whatever. It's one thing if she has social media and she's like making money off of it. She has a business, whatever it is. She's helping supplement your business or whatever, right? She makes her living off the internet. But let's keep it a stack, bro. Most of these chicks are on the internet to get free attention. You know what I'm saying? They're not running a business. They're taking pictures of their food, living their lifestyle, trying to brag, whatever it may be. So with that said, a girl, right, being on the internet, showcasing her body is the equivalent to you as a man running around sleeping with other women. And let me tell you why. The reason why is because a girl's sexual strategy is to get as much attention from high value men as possible and pick the highest bidder.
Yep.
Okay. As a man, your sexual strategy is to get laid. So if girls are out there showing their body, right, and all over the internet, she is in a way cheating, guys, because she's accomplishing her sexual strategy. I'll give you guys a little fun story right now. So I was walking in downtown Miami, right? And I'm walking to the gym. We had Goofy Tube in the house, actually, so they witnessed this. I got receipts for this. Yeah, shout out to Goofy Tubes, man. It's tough out here.
It's tough.
But I'm walking to Starbucks, walking to the gym, and there's a Starbucks. For anybody that's familiar with Brickell, right, Mary Brickell Village, there's a Starbucks. I see this bad chick coming out, long black hair, nice Coke-shaped body, slim waist, nice booty. She probably had a butt job, whatever. It's Miami, right? Everyone does it.
Everyone does.
So I literally stop her, right? Hey, you're almost as cute as me. I'd talk to you real quick. So she smiles, ha, 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 whatever, and we talk, right? So this girl tells me, hey, I live in this building over here, which, by the way, it's about $3,000 a month to live there, guys.
Not
this
cheap.
building. It's a very nice building. But she doesn't have a job. She's like, hey, but I have a boyfriend, whatever, right? I'm like, all right, whatever, no big deal. So I get her Instagram, right? Because I always like to collect data for you guys. Look at her Instagram. Me and Fresh are looking at her stories. This chick is whipping around in a Lamborghini truck.
Lamborghini Urus.
You know what I'm saying? A Mercedes truck. She lives in a top floor in this nice apartment. No job, right? Clearly, she's sponsored, right? She has the guy's paying for everything. Then to make things even funnier.
No. Myron, she's not sponsored. The government's helping her.
Oh, yeah. And then on top of that, guys, you want to hear something funny? She has no pictures of her boyfriend on her Instagram. She only has pictures of herself. She has like 6 or 7 pictures. She's the type of chick that posts a picture of herself wearing really sexy gear, and then she'll put new posts in her stories, right? Cover the picture up so people can like go and click on it. This is like a thirst trap tactic that women use all the time, right?
Thirsty.
So I'm looking through her stories the other day, right? Because I love collecting data for you guys. I was like, I'm going to follow her because I want to be able to show RP truths in this. I kid you not, guys. Hand to the man, okay? As my man Donovan Sharp says. She does a story where she's wearing a Rolex and the boyfriend is also wearing a nice watch, iced out with a band. He flips his wrist over and I see her name tatted on his wrist.
Damn.
Meanwhile, no tattoo of him is on her body whatsoever, guys. You know what I'm saying? So all I got to say is don't be. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh? But this is what I'm talking about when I say women like this are, whether they want to admit it or not, her being on Instagram like that, not showing her boyfriend off, but advertising herself is cheating. And I know why. Fresh, you could talk about this, why it's exactly cheating, because you're the IG pro here.
Yeah, man. So it's funny, right? Because it goes both ways. There's some girls that will never post their man on social media. And you know for a fact, they're marketing themselves to other people. And also, they want to keep their options open. Because guess what? When you post a dude up on your Instagram, most dudes are like, oh, she's taken. I'm going to back off a little bit. I mean, some dudes don't care. But for the most part, she knows that, right? So what happens is, though, there's some girls that will post their boyfriend. And it's always the ones that post their boyfriend, right? That are the most like, oh, I love babe so much. It's been a couple years. I will never leave him.
Oops, sorry.
And those are the guys, right? That are like, yeah, my girl loves me. She's posting me. That means it's real. But lo and behold, the Instagram masters have spoken. And they will tell you they get DMs from these chicks. So I can't say, bro, how many girls have DM me? And I'm like, I look at their profile. Boyfriend, 6 years, 3 years. I'm like, damn.
Facts. And we show receipts of this on our Patreon, guys. Like we
do.
don't show it on here, but like we do breakdowns where like if a girl messages him, we'll and she clearly has like a relationship, we'll show you guys how to like navigate that, and we'll show like here are telltale signs, you know, that definitely
she belongs to the street.
But yeah, go ahead, Fresh. My bad.
And then also as well, man, like think about this, right? If you're the guy in that situation, right, you're not worried is because one, you don't really study social media like that, and two, you're like, oh yeah, she posts me, so I'm good. Guys, wrong. Whenever you meet a girl, right, and she says to you, hey, what are we? We should be together. I want you to answer this, right? Answer this simple question. If you really want me, share with me your Instagram login.
Ooh, that's next level.
Because if she says to you, oh, why you want to do that? You want to check up on me? That just means, and that goes to show she's hiding something for the most part.
Yep.
And guess what? If nobody was talking to her but in the DMs, it wouldn't matter, right? So I just say be careful because most females think it's okay for you to tie them down, but they could be free to do whatever they feel like.
Yeah.
And also as well, you know why they want to keep that door open? Because if you mess up,
facts,
and you lose your job or the money dries up, guess what? Tom, Dick, and Harry, her DMs, hey, what you doing, boo? I'm free today. And it's a wrap. Because guess what, guys? You might not have DMs like how she does, but I guarantee you, even when she has a man, she has a message request of 99 plus guys in her DMs saying, yo, when you single, hit me up. I'm gonna suck those toes. Yo, where you at? I'm gonna rub your back. You know what I'm saying? So she got dudes in her DMs, so be careful, guys. Be careful.
Guys, that is 1000% facts. I'm going to tell you guys something real quick. You guys got to understand that women are two things. They're professional resource extractors and they're professional security finders. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is they're always they always got that hypergamy radar going around for the highest bidder guy. And this is why I say it all the time. Do not show weakness to your girl, because when you show weakness to your girl, especially like financial instability, crying at her, whatever, she's going to start to detect weakness. And when she detects weakness, her security radar goes off. And this is why so many girls talk to a lot of guys at the same time. They play the field, because you guys got to remember, it's only in modern day times that women have been able to survive without the provisioning and security of a man. Mm-hmm. So it's still hardwired in them to always ensure that they're with the best guy that they can get, because if they don't, it does not ensure survival for not just them, but for their child, guys. So you can't get mad at it. Don't sit here and cry about hypergamy. Over here, we don't cry about hypergamy. We teach you guys how to use it to your advantage.
Oh, let me also reveal another deep, dark truth, right? So a lot of times, right, you guys meet girls from Tinder, Bumble, whatever, and you guys are hooking up. You're dating for a couple months, whatever. You decide to get serious. Oh, she's the one. But guess what? She didn't deactivate her Tinder or Bumble. It's still going in the background. And then here's another one. What if you meet a girl on the sugar site?
Oh,
right?
Bro. Yeah.
She never deactivated her account. So guess what? She's still getting requests. Guys are still offering money. So all I'm saying, guys, and look, ladies, if you're out here and you really want to tie a man down, high value male especially, you need to just commit. Don't be playing the fiddle, saying, yeah, I want you, I love you, but yet you're still opening your options. Because guess what? An open door brings in customers. If it's closed, you're not getting any customers.
Take the for sale sign off your neck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro. And let me say this real fast, because when you like
hold on. So ladies, I'm talking to you ladies, right now, you and the black hair with the big booty, right? You want to keep a man? Commit. Don't leave the door open. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and commit properly. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Let me tell you guys, son, when you try to institute this, what we're talking about here, where you tell your girl, hey, listen, I don't really deal with chicks that are on social media like that, blah, blah, blah. The thing is this. When you tell a girl this, she's gonna tell you, oh, you're insecure, or like you're toxic, or you're controlling, or one of these like buzzwords that like she's gonna try to trigger you. Don't fall for that, bro, because she thinks you're stupid. And the thing is that, no, you're not stupid. It's just that you understand that men and women are different. And for a woman, cheating is basically her playing the field and having that radar open. Mm-hmm. Because the thing is that women aren't the ones that initiate conversations. You know what I'm saying? So she's going to sit there and try to assume that you cheating, that her advertising herself isn't necessarily cheating. But what she doesn't understand is that women don't approach. Women just advertise. So by her advertising and having that for sale sign on her neck, she is cheating. You know what I mean? It's just that she, again, which we're going to talk about this again, women conflate men and women all the time about our attraction levels, what we can and can't do. And a lot of girls subscribe to this ideology that men and women are equal, and they're not at all. Things that men can get away with, there's things that women can get away with that men would never be able to get away with, and then vice versa. Yep. So, and we're going to talk about that here. But that was number 4, guys. So we're going to move on to number 3. Yeah. But before we do, we got 200 and my vision sucks.
43 live viewers.
Yo, it is lit in here, guys. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. How many likes we got? We got what, like 74 or something like that? Or
no,
let's see here. How many we got?
I'll tell you right now.
We got 90. Guys, get us
to 150.
To 150, guys. Okay.
In the meantime,
150 likes.
We're gonna plug the AirPods. You want to tell them?
Yeah, we'll talk about the AirPods. So, guys, we got an AirPod giveaway going on. And by the way, the faster you guys like the video, the quicker we'll get past this shameless plug. We got AirPods Pros that we're going to be giving away, guys. All you have to do is, can you tell them, Chris? Can you tell them the rules? Actually,
yeah.
Yes, definitely. All you have to do is follow us on the link that will be posted in a little bit, and just follow the key points, and you gain points, and the person with the highest points wins the AirPods.
So basically, you guys have tasks to do, and the more tasks you do on that website, the more points you get, and the person with the highest points is going to win the AirPods.
The AirPod Pros, by the way.
AirPod Pros, which, by the way, they're these AirPods, Chris. So they got to get on Anchor. What else do they got to do?
They posted the link in the chat.
Oh, links in the chat right there, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, click the link for Anchor. Subscribe to us on Anchor, and then follow the instructions on there as well. And then you'll get entered into the competition. The more you follow the instructions, the more points you get. And support the podcast, guys. You know what I mean?
And this morning we posted our audio exclusive podcast, Spotify, Apple, Google, Anchor only on those platforms. So check it out. Let us know, and we're good to go.
All right, guys. Yeah. What do we got? 30 more likes. We need 30 more likes, guys, and we will continue on to the top 3 reasons why women can't lock down a high-value guy in modern-day dating world.
And guys, support. Get the merch if you want to support the podcast. Wear your shirt loud and proud. Yep. Actually, funny, we were walking down to the studio, and this older white guy, he was probably like 60 years old, had a nice young thing with him. He's like, hey man, you in the podcast with Myron Gaines? I was like, yeah. He's like, I watched that, man. I'm like, this guy's 60 years old. What's going on here? But like, he was like loving it, man. You know, like the content, he loves it. He's like, yeah, man, I wish I had that information back in my young days, you know?
Yeah, so what do we got the likes at right now? Tom, Chris, help a brother out right now. Are we at 150?
Right
guys,
now.
Get us to 150. Like the video, comment, boost us in the algorithm so other men can get this kind of help as well.
130.
130. Share the video with a friend because people need to learn this information. Share this with an angry feminist. Get us deplatformed on TikTok, and it'll be awesome. Which our TikTok is blown up, by the way. We got 1 million views on one of the videos, guys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fresh&fit on TikTok. Get on the podcast on Anchor. Link is below. Get the free AirPods that we're going to be giving away. We got a super chat. Let's see here. Desi O with the $5 super chat. I don't disagree, but let's be real. Most RP is married, need to peak SMV 18 to 22, but after the CC and wall, few people are living it. Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, very few people actually take this knowledge and apply it. You know what I'm saying? Most guys are simps, which is why Twitch just banned the word simp, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
That just came out today. Breaking news.
They banned simp and virgin.
Yeah, bro. So I'm telling you, we're moving into a world where it's going to be cancel culture here soon. Like if you expose any unflattering realities about female nature, they're going to try to silence you. But unfortunately for them, we got a bunch of terms that we got ready to go. What are we at? Are we at 150?
Right now.
Guys, get the likes up, like the video, comment, subscribe.
135.
Push us in the algorithm, guys.
15 more likes, guys.
15 more likes, and we're going to continue the show. We're going to tell you guys the top 3 reasons why women can't land high-value guys in the modern-day dating world. For all 3 of the girls that are watching this podcast right now, you better like the video because you need this more than we do. Because a lot of you chicks are single, swiping on Tinder, drinking wine, and going to sleep crying with your cat. And I just made a bunch of stereotypes there, but you know, I am speaking facts, big facts. What are we at now, guys? What are we at?
Right now,
I will continue to shamelessly tell you to like the video. Like the video, guys. Get us to 150. 5 more likes and we continue, guys. 5 more likes and we shall continue.
Guys, should we bring more girls in here to twerk? I feel like everyone like.
Yeah, people did like that on the solo TV episode. Actually,
you put a 1 in the chat if you want to see more twerking.
Yeah, put a 1 in the chat.
We'll bring a girl here to twerk for you guys.
Yeah, we'll show some more receipts because our nickname at this point is CVS. Because if you're on our Patreon, you know that we got the receipts. What are we at now, guys?
Right now,
continue the show. Like the video, guys.
Hold on.
Get us to 150, and we will continue the broadcast.
Oh, we made it. 153.
Okay, perfect. Let's continue on, guys.
Oh, we got 1s in the chat.
Hey, yeah, everybody wants to see this.
So, guys, you might be in luck. Actually, no, they're not in luck because they're going to be here
later. Oh, yeah, the girls are going to be here later.
We got some girls coming, but it's going to be later on. So,
yeah.
Next time.
If you're on DMs on Demand, you'll see it.
Yeah, if you're on DMs on Demand,
which we'll be running the Zoom call at 9 p.m. for our Instagram course.
Yeah, if you bought it, you're going to see some chicks in there.
So we're going to go over the top 3 reasons why women can't land the high value guy.
Yes.
Round 3.
Yeah, I got the Mortal Kombat bringing it back. Okay.
Number 3.
They believe your time isn't well spent on business, but rather on entertaining them. Fresh, you want to talk about this one?
Yeah. So a lot of times, right? Like, for example, you meet a chick, you're vibing, having fun, and then, hey, this is fun, but I got to head to work. I got to focus on my business. And they're like, oh, why? Like, why can't you stay longer with me? And it's like, yo, I got to work. If I don't work, how you going to eat?
Facts.
Bring home the bacon. And basically, as a man, you need to go slay the dragon, bring it home, feed the family. But most females don't understand that. And a lot of these well-to-do PhDs and women don't understand that if you want to date a high-value man, it comes with territory.
Yeah.
And for the most part, high-value guys, they got there because they were focused, business-driven, and they had a passion for whatever they're doing. So for you to want to take away a guy from his passion just for your selfish needs, even when it's helping you by him working on his business, is selfish. So I say to you ladies, if you're out there thinking like this, stop, because guess what? The more you take him away from his path, high value males see that. And guess what? They're going to leave you because guess what? They don't want to stress. They don't want to deal with the pressure. And then last of all, think about this, right? If he was to actually focus on you majority of the time, he'll be broke. And look,
facts.
You don't want that. You want a high value guy, right? So don't do that, ladies.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, I've had this before, guys. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you guys a story, man. 2 days ago, I actually had a girl here hanging out with me, like visiting from Vegas. And bro, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm not even gonna cap. I ignored the crap out this chick for like 2 days. Like we were too busy. Like we were filming content for some special project that we got going on, and some YouTube videos, whatever. And I just ignored her the whole time. And guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. She didn't want to hook up after. You know what I'm saying? I ended up losing the box because I ignored her so much. But you know, I don't care because I just kicked her out and got another girl anyway, which I made a video on that on TikTok too, and people were complaining, which that's a whole other thing. We'll do an episode on that, guys. Why, like, when a girl denies you sex, why it's like a huge form of disrespect. You need to get rid of her. Yeah. But the point is, is that I put my purpose first, and quite frankly, guys, you got to get comfortable with the fact that a lot of girls aren't necessarily going to like that, because just like I always say. This is why I always say, like, women are not equipped to handle your problems, and you don't be vulnerable with them, because they don't understand that men must truly become, and that as a man, you're evaluated on the value you bring to the marketplace, not on your beauty. Yep. So since girls live in a different world, right? Like chicks live in like a bizarro world, guys. You got to understand, like, their life experience is completely different than yours. Okay. And I'll give you an example. Nightlife, right? Girls go out. When they go out, they basically dress pretty, put a couple Instagram stories out. They're getting hit up by a bunch of dudes. Hey, come to this bar party. Come to this club. Blah, blah, blah. This is why chicks go out at like 11 p.m., midnight, go have dinner. Then they go out, right? Because they already got stuff set up. They don't got to worry about entry or anything like that. Everything is just ready to go, right? Because they have so many things going on. It's literally highest bidder wins, right? That's their reality with nightlife. Guys, however, you're pre-gaming at the house because you know the drinks are going to be expensive. You're there with your boy. You're trying to figure out what you're going to do. Thanks. One of you maybe knows a promoter. You hit him up. Hey, bro, can we get in? Yeah, bro, but it's going to be $1,000 at the table. Oh, man. So you look at your boys. Hey, can we get in?
Party in the parking lot.
Yo, let's split this $330 each, man. Let's do it. Nah, bro, I ain't going to do that. That club is trash. But you guys go back and forth. Next thing you guys know, you're all at a crappy dive bar, getting like, $5 Coronas or whatever, because you're like, yo, we don't want to spend that kind of money. It's a sausage fest, whatever. So the point I'm trying to make is this is a small example of how the female experience is completely different from the male experience with just something simple as nightlife. As a man, you're judged on what you bring to the world. You're not judged on your beauty. Women don't understand this. So some girls are going to fight you. They're going to get mad. They're going to complain at the fact that you're not giving her attention, whatever. I'm going to say this, bro. Don't be stupid and understand that you ignoring her now is going to make her more attracted to you later. Because let me tell you guys something. One of the biggest attraction killers for women is lack of ambition. And if you lose your ambition to give her what she wants, aka more time and attention, you're going to take an L. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna lose money, you're gonna lose resources hanging out with her. So never let a girl dictate how hard or how often you work based on her emotional needs. Matter of fact, she's gonna gain attraction for you for ignoring her. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 3. Anything else, Fresh, before we move on to number 2?
Nah, man, just if you want a high value guy, you gotta deal with the workload,
with the consequences.
That's what it is, You know
what I'm saying?
Like Myra said, if you focus on your purpose or your business right now, chicks are always gonna be there, man. Like, think about this, right, guys? Take 6 months to like a year of your time focusing on business and your passion, and see what happens to yourself. Like, just like see girls every now and then when you finish working for the day, but for the most part, focus on that, and you can go so far. And guess what? The same girls that were there when you were like broken out of shape, they'll be there again, still seeing you level up and hit you up to show later once you glow up. So basically, focus on your stuff and don't try to appease these chicks.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna go into the second reason why in this content. So let's do a quick recap. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Let's do a quick recap for the people that are just joining us, because we right now have 283 live viewers. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Comment, subscribe. Comment below saying for the algorithm so that we can grow. And share this video with an angry feminist or your girlfriend who, whatever.
And guys, we have phone lines open, 515-605-9740.
And once we finish this, we will take calls. So you might have to hold just a little bit, guys, but we're gonna work through this. So with that said, we're here in the top 2 reasons why women can't lock down high value guys in 2020 and beyond. This one is a huge one, and this is probably one of my favorites.
You know what? I'm gonna read it.
Are you gonna read it? Okay, go ahead.
I'll read this one, right? So this one's pretty funny because it has the word PhD in it.
I
mean, who's the author of that? Kevin Samuels. But number 2, they believe high value men, right? PhDs, successful women, that they want money, women with status and money, basically.
I had to get that in there. I'm sorry, man.
There you go. Yeah. So sorry, you read it.
No. I just had to get it in there.
So basically, they believe that high value men want the same thing of having a woman with money and status.
Yeah.
And we don't.
Facts.
We want a young girl for the most part that's submissive, that's willing to cater to us. And she doesn't have to be young per se, but at least be willing to submit at some point. And then also as well, whenever you're a high value male, you have options. So why would you choose someone that's going to be bothering you, someone that's going to be always arguing with you, asking who's going to pay the bill because she has money too? Like, this is it's like a big headache, right? So as a high value male, you want less stress in your life, you want to have fun, you want to enjoy when you're not working, and you want a good chick that's going to be easy and smooth.
Shout out to the chat, because someone's in there said, "Hey, round 2," and I was like, "Oh, I forgot to hit it." You know what I'm saying? So because people love the sound of, well, we're gonna get some angry comments, I'm sure. Oh, this is very grow up. Some use the sound effect. Shut up. Anyway, guys. So I think one of the biggest mistakes women make, which I alluded to earlier, but I didn't want to give it away, is women believe that attraction is symmetrical. And quite frankly, it's not. It's asymmetrical. And what I mean by that is the things that make a man attractive are not the same things that make a woman attractive. But women have this terrible mindset that egalitarianism within relationships is a real thing when it's not. We are not equal. As a matter of fact, TikTok took this video down when I said it. So let's go and get some some controversy. So here's the thing. Women want equality, which is cool. I'm always for equality when it comes to in the workplace, civil rights, basic human rights, right? Of course, right? But when it comes to within a relationship, men and women are not equal at all. And I've gotten in arguments with feminists that I've dealt with in the past on dates about this because I don't care. I don't fold straight away. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, So she's like, oh, no, we're the same. I'm like, no, we're not. And for you guys can use this when next time you're, dealing with a feminist chick, whatever it may be, or some girl that believes in this 50-50 partnership, whatever it is. When she says we're the same, you literally look her dead in the eye and say, okay, if someone breaks into the house, I'm going to look at you and say, hey, you got this home invasion, right? Because I got the next one. She's going to look at you and laugh because she knows she is not equipped to handle male invaders breaking into the house. She's going to defer to you as the man to protect her. So my comeback is this. If you're willing to protect the home and put your life on the line for a woman, she better make you a damn sandwich. That's all I got to say, because we are not equal whatsoever. But these same girls will look at you and say, oh, if you tell her, hey, make me a sandwich, she's going to look at you and be like, oh, you're a misogynist. How dare you? And the thing is that it comes from this ideology that they think that men and women are the same. The things that make a man attractive, success, money, confidence, etc., these don't necessarily make a woman attractive. You know what I mean? And here's another thing for the ladies out there that are watching, all 3 or 4 of you, whatever. Well, first of all, don't forget to like the video because we're about to get 300 live viewers right now. But men that are successful, I'm going to say this nice and slow so everyone understands this. Guys that are successful, that make a lot of money, become successful so they don't want to tolerate BS from girls. Men create so they can get more sexual access to younger, attractive women. Men don't become successful so that they can find a girl that's also successful. They become successful so they open up their options to more attractive girls that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to attract through their status, their money, and their power. Okay? Men don't become successful for the same reasons women do. You know what I'm saying? Because as a child, men are taught, hey, you're based on what you bring to the world. And if you don't bring anything, you're going to be a bum. You're going to be ostracized. People are going to laugh at you. There's consequences for you as a man if you're not able to produce. However, for a woman, if you do end up becoming successful, it's a plus. But society isn't going to shame you for not being successful. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, people aren't going to really clown you for that. But if you say, I want to be a stay-at-home dad, you're definitely going to get clowned for that. Because as a man, your value is based on what you produce. And women don't understand this, that it's intrinsic to us. So we don't care that you make money. That's cool. It's a plus. But it's not going to get us attracted. Like, oh my God, she makes $100,000 a year. Let me hit on her. Nah, bro. The cold hard reality, a guy that has money will date a chick that works at McDonald's that makes $7 an hour over a chick that's makes $250,000 a year as a lawyer, but is unattractive and annoying. Big facts, man.
Yeah.
You got anything on that, Fresh?
Yeah, your waitress at Hooters and at Applebee's is dating a polymillionaire because they go in there, they have dinner. Hey, you're cute. When next you're free. Oh, this weekend, let's hang out. And for the most part, high value guys, they don't really worry about if you got money, if you got a PhD or a degree, because what does that really do for them? They would have their own thing going on.
Facts.
And they could hire, and for example, some girls would be like, oh, just because I don't cook doesn't mean I'm not a good girl. But I'm like, yo, I could hire a maid, I can hire a cook. So how do you stand out? You have money, so what? So all I'm gonna say is, ladies and guys out there, if you want to ever know when you're on the right path, don't bring money and status up to men. Just bring your beauty.
Yeah, man. And I don't know, I know there's probably women watching this right now. These guys are shoving his pics.
Yeah.
Ugh. And the thing is that they don't get it that men and women are different. The reason why they get mad is because they have this belief system that we're the same and we're not. You know what I mean? We're completely different. And and when you believe in egalitarianism, which by the way, holy crap, we got 310 live viewers right now, by the way, guys.
That's crazy.
Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe, guys, because content like this always gets suppressed in that YouTube algorithm. So make sure to comment below and say commenting for the algorithm. And by the way, also, guys, free AirPod giveaway. Click the link so you can get on the podcast, so you can get on our Anchor podcast and also be entered in the sweepstakes to win these AirPod Pros. And basically,
people can't hear on the line.
They can't hear on the line?
Yeah, let's finish the points and then answer the phone calls, and then if they can't hear us,
we'll handle so guys on the phone line, just we will get to you in a second. Blog Talk Radio is always messing up somehow.
Wait, can you guys hear me on the podcast right now? Put a 1 in chat if you can hear me.
Yeah, I think guys on the show can hear us.
1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me?
No, that's fine. Let's finish the points and then we can just deal with that.
Okay, yeah, they can hear me. Okay, cool.
All right, cool. All right. So with that said, so let's go on to anything else before on number 2?
No, number 1. Let's go.
I believe that attraction is symmetrical. All right. So we're gonna go to the final reason why women are not able to lock down a high value guy. I don't have the final round. I gotta fix that one.
Final round.
Final round.
Fight.
Actually, you know what? I do have this though. The number one reason why women can't lock down a high value guy in 2020 and beyond is because they believe they are entitled to top shelf men without adhering to their feminine roles as a female. Man, bro, this right here
Mic drop.
is literally the reason why so many women are going to be single in the next decade.
Yep.
I always say this, guys. And this goes back to number 2 because number 2 segues perfectly into number 1 because the reason why so many women feel they're entitled to high value guys is their earning potential. For all the ladies listening out there, I got some big facts for you guys. The more money you earn opens doors for men, but it closes doors for women. And the reason why is because women are incapable of dating down on socioeconomic levels and status, etc. Women always, especially if they're going to date someone seriously, want to date at least across hierarchies, preferably above hierarchies, because women are hardwired, like I told you guys before, to be resource extractors. So since they are resource extractors, they need to extract from a man who is at bare minimum on their level, preferably above. So since they're professional resource extractors, they need to date a guy above. So when a girl earns a lot of money, 6 figures, I'm a boss babe, all these like hilarious terms that we make fun of on this show, understand that you are ostracizing yourself from a significant amount of men that would probably be good suitors for you. Because as women make more money, they start to see less and less men as dating candidates. And here's the thing, bro. We ain't going to be on this show and tell the women, oh, don't go to school, be stupid so you could get a high value guy. No, we're not going to say that. Become successful, earn your money, become a boss babe. But what I'm telling you is you need to understand there's consequences to that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? There's a plus and there's a negative. The plus, you're going to earn more money and you won't need the provisioning and security of a man. The negative, you're not going to be able to date 99% of guys. And let's make another thing clear. Guys, only 10% of Americans in general, men, women, single, straight, gay, whatever it is, make over $100,000 a year. The percentage of men that are in this 10% that are actually single and available to you as a woman are small. Then let's add some more fun facts to that. Percentage of guys that are over 6 feet tall, only about 15%, around 14% of American men are over 6 foot tall. Over 6'2" tall, 3%. So you want a guy that's over 6 feet tall, over $100,000 a year, or maybe even over 6'2" tall. You're literally talking about a top 1 to 2% guy. Okay? And we talked about this with Kevin Samuels, and he gave the cold hard reality. Who's going to get high value men? And he said that less than 10% of women are actually going to be able to do it.
Yep.
So understand that if you're a chick, you earn a lot of money, whatever, doesn't matter because guys aren't necessarily looking for that. Go ahead, Fresh. I know you got something on this.
I got a story, man, right?
Ooh.
So let's go to memory lane. So your boy is a high value dude, right? So I got a DM from a chick. She's going to a yacht party. I got invited.
You always get these girls in the yacht parties, man.
Her friend was holding the party, right?
Oh, okay.
Her friend is a boss babe, very successful, cool girl, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like she's cool people. However, on the yacht party, right?
Yeah, this is a really successful girl, by the way, guys. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. On the yacht party, however, right? There was a scene that came up, and with this scene, it was an outburst, right? Now it was like 6 guys and 6 girls, right? And my boy was talking to the boss babe. After that outburst happened, and I won't go into detail what happened, but you could see
she fought with her mom. She got into an argument. Go ahead.
She basically fought her mom like legit in front of everybody. And
fist fought too, guys. World star hip hop type stuff.
For you to be a boss babe, right? The aggression, focus, and the whole skill set you need to have to become that boss babe sometimes translates into real life outside of the workplace. And all of that built up anger went to her mom.
That masculine energy.
No, the guy that was talking to her, that turned him off completely. So I would just say if you're a boss babe out there, like just know sometimes it comes with other things that might come up and it could be bad for you. But you know what I'm saying? Hats off to you for making your money. But us guys out here, we don't want that. We want less stress, more sex, and more fun.
Yeah, man. I mean, the thing is that the problem is that girls that are very successful tend to have masculine traits because you're not going to earn a lot of money, right? You know, when you get into that top 10% tier or even more, right? When you earn more money, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year, you're going to have some A-type personality traits.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be very driven. You're going to have to be very focused. You're going to have to be competitive. These are all fairly masculine traits. You know what I mean? And the thing is that it's very difficult to separate the two. If you're a driven person, right, and you want to make money and become successful, that's going to translate to other endeavors in your life. We got the phone lines lighting up, by the way, which we're going to get to this to you guys in a second. So with that said, you guys got to understand that, or the ladies out there that are watching, you got to understand that one of the consequences of being successful and making a lot of money is you're going to start to exhibit traits that are unfavorable to most men. And I know what girls are going to say. I already know. Oh, Myron, you're just intimidated. You just can't handle a strong woman. Oh, you want us to be stupid so you can manipulate us. No. We don't want chicks that are going to give us a headache when we come home. That's the difference, because men already got to go out into the world and compete and deal with other men. Last thing a guy wants to do is come home and have to compete with his wife or have to deal with some, annoying attitude or whatever it is. Because when a woman enters the workplace, she's not going to be equipped for it like the way a man is. And what I mean by that is that when a woman is in her masculine and she's got to, produce, make money, all this other stuff, it's going to bring out unfavorable traits in her in her personality. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That men just aren't going to like. Mm-hmm. Like I said before, guys, attraction is not symmetrical. The things that make a man attractive, being driven, putting his purpose first, etc., that doesn't work over on the other side for women. And here's the thing. I know people are going to say, oh, Myron, you're such a misogynist. Guys, the numbers prove what I'm saying. As more and more women, right, are earning more money than men in major cities of the United States, and more women are attending college, right, and earning more money, less and less people are getting married. Why is that? The divorce rates high, the marriage rates plummeting. You know what I mean? So why is that? It's because women are incapable of dating down. So all I'm saying is this: if you want to be a boss babe, understand that a consequence to that is that you're going to alienate yourself from a bunch of suitable candidates that would have otherwise probably been good, dutiful husbands for you. And the guys that you want, they ain't going to take you serious, because here's the thing. And we shouldn't be saying this on the air and giving all this free game out to the ladies, but guys like us, we love feminism. We love this casual, no strings attached hookup society, because it's good for us, but it is terrible for women that want a relationship, guys that want to get married, people that want to have children, etc. We probably shouldn't be giving a game like this, but understand, ladies, that as you become more and more successful, your ability to get a guy that you actually want, that you want to commit to, or you want him to commit to you, that has high earning potential, has alpha characteristics, etc., he ain't going to want to settle down with you, because things work with the masculine and feminine energy, not the masculine and the masculine. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But with that said,
callers,
we will move over to the phone lines and we'll get this thing figured out. So we got 760 on the line.
Hello.
Hey, 760, what's up, bro? You're on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Welcome to the show.
What's up, man?
It's going well, man. Just wanted to talk to you about what you was talking about. But yeah, man, I just listened to what you was talking about. It was quite hard to listen to what you were saying, because it was very, dark and cold. I just wanted to ask you a question and use some advice.
Caller, can you speak up a little bit? You're speaking a little low. Chris, can you also turn up the volume, please?
Getting into like a long-term
the USB.
One of your videos, you said you should be 35 years old and go for a girl that's really, really young. Is there any benefit in doing that?
Yeah. So the reason why, and so what the caller guys is talking about, just to give you guys a quick little thing. I said that you need 5 things before you get into any serious relationship with women. And those 5 things are, you need to make at least $100,000 a year, have 6 months of savings, be 35 years old, have a 50 lay count, and be in shape. And the reason why I say this is because this is what I consider makes you an entry-level high-value guy. When you're a high-level value guy at this level, you'll be attractive to most women. And you'll be able to, number 1, be attractive to them. And then number 2, more importantly, you'll be able to exert boundaries, because quite frankly, guys, women are like Pokemon. If you don't have enough badges, they're not going to listen to you. So the only way you're going to be able to be a leader and assert your dominance is she has to actually defer to your authority. She ain't going to defer to your authority unless she sees you as a superior. And I hate to say it like that, but that's the reality. That's how women may select. So why I say you need to have these things in place is so that girls don't walk all over you, and more importantly, they listen to you. So when you tell Charizard flamethrower, he's going to do flamethrower. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to go and hit rest. That's why I need to have these things in place.
And also, you said that if you go for a girl that's younger than 22, she's more likely to be more attractive and things like that, and more likely to do what you want. Like, would you be able to explain that as well?
So the reason why is because women want leadership. You know what I mean? Whether they want to admit it or not, they want a guy that they can defer to. A dirty little truth I'm going to tell you guys, put you guys on some game real quick. Women want to just show up on a date, be pretty, and not have to worry about where you're going to go eat, what you're going to go do, ordering on the menu, paying for it. She doesn't want to worry about any of that. She wants to just be pretty and show up. That is a dirty little secret that no woman is going to tell you. So what you need to do is you need to do that. But that's going to come from confidence, wisdom, experience. And it unfortunately takes guys time to acquire these things. This is why you want to date women that are typically 5 to 7 years younger, 5 to 10 years younger than you, because it's going to be much easier for them to defer to your authority.
Yeah, and women who are under the age of 25 are usually more attractive and have more sexual market value, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say like black and white, oh, if a girl is under 25, she's going to be more attractive. Because there's girls that are like 30 years old that look better than some of these 21-year-olds because they took care of themselves. They ate well. They didn't do drugs. They exercise, whatever. So I don't want to give static numbers, but on average, on a balance of probabilities, a girl that's 21 is probably going to look better than a girl that's 31. So you typically want to date younger girls than you by at least 5 to 10 years. If you're in your 30s especially, which is when you should even be thinking about getting into a relationship. But caller, we're going to move on, okay? Because we got a lot of people on the line. All right, so up next, we got 978. 978, you're on the air. 978 going once.
It dropped.
It dropped, okay. We're going to go over to 501. 501, you're on the air with the Fresh&fit podcast. Myron Gaines, Fresh Prince CEO. Welcome.
What's up, man?
Turn the YouTube down.
Hey, caller, please turn the YouTube down. You're on the air. All right.
Hey, this is Ryan from Denver. The phone lines are a little finicky, so I can't really hear you guys. So,
yeah, go ahead. Just turn your YouTube down, Ryan.
The question is like, where do y'all draw the line in terms of like over pursuing a girl and I guess like becoming needy?
Fresh, you got this one.
Okay. So basically, Ryan, you want to know when to stop pursuing, right? So regarding pursuing, you should have a gut feeling that you're doing too much. So for example, right, you talk to her for a little bit, you do the FaceTime call like we always say, you have to go on a date. Let's say, for example, she says to you, hey, I'm free on Saturday evening. Let's link up, meet with her. You go on a date. You might smash that night. You might not have. What do you do next, right? So after that date, she should be hitting you up, right, with a follow-up, either the next day or even the same night, saying thank you for the day. It was good. Now, when you go to pursue her, right, the main goal at the very beginning is that, yes, you got to put this to work at the beginning. But once you set it up, how we teach you and like the courses and like from the videos, basically all you're doing is you're talking to her to set up the date. You get the date. From the date, you exemplify good frame, and you keep it tight. You definitely want to escalate sexually, and then once that's done, and you get back to your crib, and then you do your thing, then it should be a natural flow. Now, after that date, the next part, she should be hitting you up first. If you're hitting her up all the time, and you have to always initiate, then you may be pursuing a little bit too much. But there should be a give and take. Now, I will say this though: not every girl's going to respond, because some girls are for the streets, and you might smash her, but she may never hit you up. So that is a possibility. So that's what I would say.
Awesome. That was a great answer. Thank you, Fresh. So Ryan, we'll catch you in the Patreon call tonight. So we'll move on to the next caller. By the way, guys, link is in the chat. Get the t-shirts. Support us, Fresh and Fit Podcast. We have t-shirts. We have hoodies. It's wintertime. Go ahead and support the best podcast in Miami, because we're taking over. Even people are starting to realize, because we got a couple of Miami locals as well reaching out to us, so it's going to be lit. But yeah, guys, the link is in the comment section. Click the link. Get the shirts. They're not that expensive. Also, get on our Patreon, because right after this call, right after this show, we're going to do a Zoom call with our patrons at the $50 and $97 tier.
Well,
wait,
9 p.m.
Oh yeah. We're going to actually congregate the two.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? If you guys want to get into Patreon now, you're going to actually get a special bonus. You're going to get included in our DMs in Demand webinar, which we're currently running right now, teaching guys how to get girls. So you'll actually get 1 day of instruction from the DMs on Demand. So if you get on our Patreon right now at the 97 tier, you're basically going to be able to get in and get a day of DMs on Demand instruction on the Zoom call tonight when we go live at 9 p.m. on Zoom. My bad. Forgot about the schedule. We got so many things going on here, guys. Yeah, so this is why it's so good to have a team with you. So we're going to move on to the next caller.
And shout out to Gohar Khan for favoriting our podcast. Let's get it.
Okay. Yep. Guys, click the link and get to get into the sweepstakes for the AirPod Pros. So we got 786 in the house. Hey, hometown.
Yes, let's go.
786, you're on the Fresh Fit Podcast with Myron Gaines and Fresh Prince CEO.
Guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Yeah, we can hear
you. We got you. Hey, for all the other callers waiting in line, listen to the show, but
hello.
Mute your YouTube when we get on. Hey, bro, we got you. Go ahead.
I cannot hear you guys at all.
Yeah, ask your question.
Gotcha, all right.
Mute your YouTube when we get on. Hey, bro, we got you. Go ahead. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, ask your question. My question is, how important is having an iPhone as opposed to an Android in today's marketplace? And then my second question is, obviously you guys have invested a lot of money to the equipment for the Fresh and Fit podcast. So my question is, how did you guys make money?
Okay.
Before the Fresh and Fit podcast.
Yo, that's funny, man, because
we literally just did a YouTube video on this, guys.
You need an iPhone, folks.
Bruh, okay.
If you got an Android, you look weird. Green text is a no-no.
Yo, okay. He asked two really good questions. All right, caller. Yeah. So we're gonna mute you so you can just watch the show and everything like that. And for all the callers that are waiting in line right now, when you guys get on, you're gonna hear unmuted. When you hear unmuted, just mute your YouTube and ask your question, and then we'll answer it. Because obviously there's a little bit of delay. Number one question. We actually shot a YouTube video on this. Yeah. Why you need to have an iPhone. Okay, guys. But without going into crazy detail, you guys got to understand that the iPhone is a status symbol. And what I mean by that, even though, because we acknowledge that the Android is a superior device from a hardware standpoint.
Yeah.
Okay. Android phones are basically always a year or two ahead of iPhones as far as like development, camera quality, features, etc. But if your goal is to be a top tier womanizer like us, you're going to be better off getting on using an iPhone, because the thing is, man, is that when a girl sees green text, guys, she's automatically going to assume that you're lower value. I hate to say it like that, but it's a cold, hard reality.
And she won't tell you. She may just start responding, or she may say, "Oh, I'm busy. I can't see you now."
Remember this, guys. One quote, if you're going to take away from this: green text means no sex. Simple as that.
Damn, that's smooth. I like that one. It's a little bit behind the scenes, but if you have a green text on your phone, a lot of girls think it's a Google Voice number.
Facts.
Or you're hiding your phone number, and that might turn them off completely. So I would say, If you can, get two phones, a burner phone for an old iPhone. And then also as well, guys, don't forget, we teach you how to use techniques from Instagram and text, but FaceTime is a part of that process. So if you don't have an iPhone, I'm sorry to say, you're missing a vital point of this whole process to get what you want. So,
yeah. And then to answer a second question, he asked, how did we get the money to invest? Guys, this studio costs a lot of money. Basically, guys, we worked, right?
Yeah.
And we took our money from our jobs and invested into this. You know what I mean? Like, it took some time. It took a lot of time to save up the money and make it happen. But we're proud to say that we bought all this stuff with our money. No debt, none of that.
So basically, at the beginning, we struggled because we had to leave work, come here, put in the extra work, put in the time. And that's what we tell you guys all the time. Like, your passion, your focus needs to be concrete, because guess what? It's not easy. And if you quit, then that's on you. But if you win, then that's also on you as well. So, you know what I'm saying? We put in the work. Definitely Myron definitely helped us with equipment and stuff like that. We got our team here as well, Chris, Tom. So it's a team effort. But yeah,
like Chris on the ones and twos, moving the cameras around. We got Tom in the chat, you know what I mean, monitoring things, you know. So you guys see us here in the front, but you guys don't see the team effort that's also going on behind the background. You know what I'm saying? So you need a team. You need to believe in yourself, and at the end of the day, bro, always bet on yourself. So that's what we did. We dropped this money because we knew we were going to be able to provide the value to you guys. So that's what it is, man. So we'll move on to the next caller. Great questions. That was 786. We're going to move on to 917.
917. What's up?
917 here on the Fresh Fit podcast. Myron Gaines, a Freshman CEO, dude. And Chris in the back.
Hey.
917? Yeah, got you, bro. Ask your question, please.
Sebastian?
Hey, guys. How you guys doing?
What's up, man? Is that Sebastian?
917. You dropped. Okay. All right, we're going to move over to 438. 438, you're on the air.
What's up?
Hey, Myron.
Yo.
Sounds like Tom.
Yeah, so my question is, can you talk about the Pokemon metaphor? Because I didn't play Pokemon. I don't really understand it. So can you talk about, like, is closing a girl equivalent to earning a Pokemon badge? Can you just explain that more in depth? Thank you.
No. So good question. So for those that are unaware, Pokemon is an anime show where, you got a Pokemon trainer where he goes out into the world and he captures Pokemon that have different abilities, attack levels, whatever it may be.
Gotta catch them all.
Exactly. I want to be the very best. You know what I'm saying?
No one ever was.
Are we going to do this right now? We're about to get a copyright strike. To catch the test. To train them is my cause. Yeah, because you got to train these chicks. Pokemon? So basically, Pokemon.
Go.
So the show basically, or the anime show with the training cards were really cool back in the day. We're really showing our 90s right here. But the Pokemon, you basically catch them, you train them, and then you teach them how to fight each other, and they learn attacks, etc. So in the video game, when you played it, you would have gym leaders that you would battle. And as you moved on from city to city, each gym leader was tougher and tougher. Then they have different levels of Pokemon. Yeah. So once you started to get your Pokemon and train them, your Pokemon wouldn't necessarily listen to you unless you had a certain level. So let's say you beat Brock, right? And then for some weird reason, you level up your Pikachu to like level 40. Well, when you go fight, Misty in Cerulean City, and you tell Pikachu Thunderbolt against a Staryu, he's going to look at you and be like, nah, I ain't doing it. He's going to hit rest instead. He's going to go to sleep. And the reason why is because he doesn't respect you, right? Because you don't have the badges, right? AKA you don't have the self-development and the success to be able to dictate terms to that Pokemon. Yeah. That is exactly how women operate. And I know people are going to say, Myron, you're comparing women to Pokemon, to dogs. Are you saying you got to train them? This is all over the TikTok comments. Yes, I am saying that because let me tell you guys something. Women must respect you before they deal with you first. You understand? So you need to train her to defer to your authority. The only way you're going to train her to defer to your authority is you need to become superior to her, because no matter what women want to say, oh, I want an equal partnership, blah, blah, blah. No, they don't. They want a guy who is far above them that they feel lucky to have. That is the only way women stay in line. This is how they don't cheat on you. This is how they admire, respect first, then love you. Respect comes first, and the respect comes from your accomplishments. This is why when we tell you guys you don't have enough Pokemon badges, what that means is you don't make enough money, you don't have enough experience with women, you don't have enough success, etc. So when you go out and you deal with these girls, the more attractive the girl, the higher level Pokemon she is, right? If you're dealing with a dime, that's like a Mewtwo in the cave, right? At level 75, you haven't even been Elite Four yet. You can't catch him with the Master Ball because you don't got the skills.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So with that said, you got to level up before you deal with certain women, because certain women are already going to be accustomed to a certain type of man. Like we told you guys earlier, when me and Fresh are running around here in Miami, right? And we deal with these bad chicks that are Instagram models, blue check, whatever. We already know the type of men that they're around. So we know we need to come with a certain energy and a certain success level to be able to even deal with these girls. Because once a woman deals a certain level with a certain level of man, she is going to never want to go back. Once she gets a taste of that, it's over. This is why we tell you guys, you got to level up and get Pokemon badges to be able to not control the girls, but so that they will listen to you and respect you.
Yep. 100%.
Go ahead. You got something Fresh?
I was going to say, I'd wrench into that as well with Pokemon. So some guys, right, they'll get like an Ultra Ball in the bush, right? Whatever reason, they get Ultra Ball, right? And an Ultra Ball just basically is a higher level ball that you have a higher chance, a higher rate to catch a Pokemon. So there's regular Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and then Master Ball. So Ultra Ball is like the top tier, second down. And basically what happens is, right, some guys get very lucky to find an Ultra Ball and they get a baddie. But with the baddie, it's Ultra Ball. So it wiggles a little bit more, but you didn't fully catch her. So what happens is it's still rolling like this, because when you throw the ball in Pokemon and it captures the Pokemon, it shakes, right? And when it's fully red, that means you caught it. However, some guys get lucky and it shakes. But guess what? You don't have all the skills, like Myron said, all the badges, so then it escapes.
Exactly.
So you have it for a little bit, but not for a long time.
Or worse yet, it's your Pokemon. You tell them, hey, do this attack, and they don't do it.
Exactly.
That's you guys that have girlfriends that don't respect you, that run around and deal with other men or put pictures of their ass on Instagram, whatever. That's the equivalent, guys.
100%.
So
there you go.
Get your badges up so that when you tell girls to do something, they respect it and they move, because you guys got to understand, a girl's got to respect you first.
And you need to know what level you are. If you're level 2, don't go for level hundreds. You just can't do it. So level up first.
Facts. A lot of you guys haven't even beat Misty yet, and you're trying to fight the Elite Four.
Exactly.
Don't be dumb. All right, going to move on to the next caller. Great question. So we got 478 in the house.
What is up?
478, you're on the air, bro. Go ahead.
Hello. I know y'all can't give me any advice because I'm like 15 years old. I know y'all can't give me advice yet because I'm 15.
Chris immediately kicked him off.
Thank you.
I mean, we could have gave him life advice.
I mean,
Nah.
Yeah, well, he probably would have asked about girls. So
yeah.
All right, yo, 407.
Thanks for calling, though, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, bro. But we ain't gonna advise no teenagers.
Yeah.
On how to get sex.
Caller in the line.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, go ahead, caller. Caller, ask your question.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Caller, ask your question. All right, hold on. Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, perfect. So yeah, I just want to say, well, I don't have a question. I'm actually joined your Patreon and everything like that. So like whoever's like on the fence about like, oh, you know, I'm not sure if I want to join this or not or whatever. Like literally, like it's a great course. You know, like you have the Patreon where you can actually like ask direct questions and like ask questions about text and stuff like that, and like literally like 24/7. You know, and like all these YouTube videos that they have is like, it's just the tip of the iceberg, you know, like they really go in depth in the course, and especially the fact that you have that Patreon chat makes a huge difference. So, you know, that's all I want to say. You know, it's a great course. And if anyone's on the fence, you know, I just want to make sure that, you know, people know, like, no, like this is legitimate stuff. This is quality stuff here, guys. So that's all I want to say.
Yo,
man, thank you so much, bro. You didn't have to do that,
I
man.
That's probably Sam.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So yeah, we'll move on to the next one. But before we move on to the next one, guys, on the Patreon, let me explain real quick, because a lot of people think, oh, well, what do you guys actually do on the Patreon? So on the Patreon, guys, you can get in for only $5, right? You get Patreon exclusive content, but the real stuff is at the $20 tier and above. Because at the $20 tier, you start to get
Receipts.
receipt type stuff where we guys show you like vlogs, content, girls we're dealing with,
double dates,
and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Then at the $50 tier, this is where you start getting into the Zoom calls. We have two weekly Zoom calls with all of our patrons. And with the $50 tier, you get one Zoom call after the Freshfit podcast on Mondays, typically 7:30, 8 p.m. whenever we finish the show. Then if you're in the 97 tier, you get a Telegram chat. You get into two Zoom calls. You get a Zoom call on Thursday as well, post show. And at the 97 tier, when we have Zoom call webinars for courses that we have. So for example, right now we're doing Zoom calls for DMs on demand, which recently closed. You get into one or two of those sessions as well as a 97 tier patron, which you would otherwise never been able to get into. Right. So, and
Telegram chat
and a Telegram chat at 97
24/7 Telegram chat.
And for the $20 tier, we actually do for $10 tier, we give you one text response per week per any question you have. Then at the $20 tier, we actually film a video for you answering your question in intimate detail of what your problem is. And obviously it's unfiltered, you know what I mean? Because on YouTube, we got to keep it clean, etc. We can't use certain terms, but on Patreon, you get the unedited raw stuff on how you really need to move with a lot of these women. We teach you guys techniques and we answer your question based on you. When you ask your question, you give us the background and then boom, we answer your question, put it on Patreon. And that's an exclusive video for you. So no one is providing more value than we are on Patreon. I don't care what anyone says because I've looked at all our competition on Patreon. I ain't going to say no names, but they're not providing as much value as we do. They just upload videos talking about hypergamy. We're teaching you guys how to actually circumvent hypergamy and get what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. And we actually respond to the people real time. This is why we take calls. That's why we give free value. That's why we do all this because we know what we're talking about. We walk it like we talk it. We're actually out here in Miami dealing with these chicks. Anybody, all of our guests, no cap, that came to Miami and talked and watched us work with girls, were like, wow, these guys are the real deal. And they're like, yo, like Miami is tough. And I've been saying it for years. Miami is hard mode. Like if you can get girls here, that'll translate anywhere else. And we teach you guys this technique on our Patreon. Yes, I sound cocky. Yes, I'm being passionate, but it's because I know for a fact no other coaches get more girls than me in Fresh. I bet my left testicle on it. So anyway, with that said,
left testicle.
Yeah, bro, which is pretty much gone by now, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, man, get on the Patreon, guys, patreon.com/freshfit. Support us, get the t-shirts, which just came out, Fresh and Fit podcast, and we got sweaters. They're not that expensive. AirPod Pro giveaway.
AirPods, guys. You can even sell these and get like what, $250, $300 for these AirPods. So
yeah, man.
Look, if you don't want AirPods, you don't have an Apple, you get Android, and you suck for not having an Apple. Go ahead and win these and sell them and get some money for yourself.
Yeah, man. Get the gear. Get in the contest, guys, for the AirPod Pros. All you got to do is follow the list. Chris, what is it? They got to get on Anchor. Can you tell the people real fast, Chris?
There's a link at the bottom, right?
Yes,
there's
a link in the chat.
Okay.
Anchor, Spotify, Apple,
and it'll be in the description as well.
Yep.
Follow the points, and I'm really good. Easy to go.
All right, man. So do we got any other callers?
I think that's it, right?
That's it?
Yep,
okay, cool. Yes. All right, nice. Guys, thank you so much.
We have 330 viewers.
330 viewers?
Like the video.
Yo, before we leave, like the video, guys. Like the video. Get the merch. Get on our Patreon, patreon.com/freshfit. Pay $5. Check it out. You're going to love it. Then get in the $20 tier. Get in the videos. You know what I'm saying? We got it lit in the back right there. Simpson Pips. Control every opportunity. You know what I'm saying? The shirts are lit, guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting. We're going to catch you on Monday, where we're going to do the Fresh Fit podcast. Again, we're going to keep doing these shows, guys, where it's just us two. I know you guys love the guests, but like at the end of the day, we give way more value when we do these two. We love the guests, but we gotta also show you guys that, we walk it like we talk it.
But we might have a surprise. We might have a TikTok famous girl and OnlyFans girl come in. So so
I forgot about that.
That's a sneak peek for you guys.
We got some exclusive interviews lined up for you guys. That's going to show the other side. Obviously, we talked to you guys about how to be good women, but we're going to show the female side too, because to be a good woman, guys, you got to think like a woman, and we're going to teach you guys how they think. You guys will see it. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Tune in on Monday for the Fresh Fit podcast live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And then tonight, if you're in the Patreon, you're going to Zoom call
at 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
97 tier, you will get access to one of the DMs on demand courses. Which one are we going to teach them tonight?
Tonight's topic is actually going to be, let me just double check.
Yeah, we got a full curriculum, guys. Yesterday we taught them how to get exotic car. No, 2 days ago we taught how to get exotic cars for pictures. We taught how to DM girls. We've taught how to network with high value guys, how to run girls through a funnel.
Tonight is going to be how to source girls from anywhere in the world.
Oh, yo, this is a big one. This, for any of you guys that want to go foreign in the next few weeks or months, you need to get a $97 tier patron right now if you're not already in DMs on demand.
You could be at home in your bed talking to girls from Japan, Colombia, Brazil, and then not coming to see you, or you going to them right away.
Bruh, this is actually going to be one of our best classes. Yep. So if you want to get in, 97 tier, patreon.com/freshfit. Get in there now.
Hold on. If you're watching my story 2 weeks ago, I had a Colombia chick here from Colombia. I'm gonna teach you how I did that.
So yeah, man.
No English at all.
No English. No English at all.
Oh man, yeah. She was in the studio too. They brought her over here. So guys, the receipts all over the place, man. We call ourselves CVS for a reason. But okay, so we got so many things going on. Patreon.com/freshfit. Get in now so you can learn how to do basically international stuff with getting girls all over the place. Number 2, get in the sweepstakes to get the free AirPods. Click the link for the anchor link, right? So that you can get in, subscribe to the podcast, and then finally get the merch.
It's fire.
It's only $27, man. That's cheaper than a date that ain't gonna even sleep with you. So learn from us. Get the merch, guys. Thank you so much for the support. We're gonna catch you guys on Monday.
Yes.
Right here. Same bad time, same bad place. Thank you guys so much for the support. Peace.
Peace.